If there's one characteristic that describes Italians, it's their innate ability to enjoy life. And experiencing la bella vita, or the beautiful life, can be within our reach if we try adopting some Italian lifestyle habits. These customs can make us happier and help us enjoy life more. Growing up with my Italian parents and spending a lot of time in Italy immersed in the culture of my heritage has given me a deep understanding of the Italian way of life. And I thought it would be beneficial to maybe have a look at some aspects of the Italian culture and see how we can adopt some of the habits to make our lives more satisfying, more peaceful, and more fulfilling. Now, you certainly don't have to live in Italy to adopt and practice these habits or experience the charms that they have to offer. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, the most obvious place to start is with food. Italians have a very strong relationship with food, and it seems to be especially true if you either live in or come from one of the smaller towns or the countryside, because food is not just viewed as something to fill your tummy. It is connected to so many greater things, such as the intentionality and the creativity involved in making it. There's a connection to the earth and the simplicity of the ingredients when we make our food. And people eating, gathered around a table, they build relationships and bond with each other. These are all important aspects of our lifestyle. Also, take the time to eat. Most Italians don't sit at their desk at work and eat their lunch. They usually eat with colleagues, or they will go home and have lunch with their family. The important thing is that when we eat and share food made with love and care, it adds richness to our life, so enjoy it. The memories around food can be very robust. Remembering your mother or your grandmother in the kitchen making pasta or bread or a special cake, these are memories that stay with us. And Italian food is uncomplicated. Most recipes can be completed in under 30 minutes, and they just take a few simple ingredients that most of us already have in our kitchens, and the flavors are amazing. The other thing that stands out as a difference from our North American culture is how unhurried the pace is. Life moves at a slower pace in Italian culture, and everything takes time, from paperwork to relationships. And in fact, the whole slow living movement began in Italy. It actually started as a resistance movement when the first McDonald's opened up in the late 1980s at the base of the Spanish Steps in Rome. And so a group of activists started the slow food movement, essentially the opposite of fast food. And they defended the use of real ingredients and the preservation of traditional cooking methods. And since then, this movement has spread worldwide. Also, many Italians reject the idea of hustle culture, where there's this focus on ambition and success and productivity, and there's very little room for relaxation or self-care. In fact, many people enjoy something called dolce far niente, in other words, the sweetness of doing nothing. And this may just be spending time sitting on the porch, people watching, or time laying down on a bench soaking up the sun, or just enjoying the view around you. Many Italians spend some time each day doing absolutely nothing. And to North Americans, this may seem like a complete waste of time, but I can assure you it's quite valuable, because when we spend some time doing nothing, we are relaxing, we're recharging, and we're able to be open to new ideas, maybe solutions to a problem, new dreams, new hopes, and it's a wonderful way to relax and re-energize. And this practice also helps us appreciate the simple things in life. Life's simple pleasures, like flowers in bloom or that perfect cold drink on a warm day. And many Italians love to just grab a chair and look at the view of their vegetable garden. And when we appreciate the beauty that is in normalcy, it keeps us living in the moment, and we appreciate the time that we have right now. And also, the negative things that happen to us on a day-to-day basis have less of an impact. I think most of us have a fleeting thought when we experience something pleasant, but there is something innate about the culture that really implores us to stop and take a few seconds or moments and really recognize the thing of beauty that is around us. And that is such a great way to incorporate more love and joy and wonder into our daily lives. The other very common thing you'll see in Italy is people going out for a walk, either before dinner or after dinner or both. And I don't know if walk is even the right word for it. It's more like a stroll, because it's not really for exercise and it's not really for any other purpose than to just get outside and enjoy the surroundings. And some people will walk by themselves, or they'll catch up with other people who are also out for a walk, and then they'll walk together, and they may end up going to the coffee bar or grab a gelato and sit and chat for a while. But the main thing is it just eases the tensions of the day, gets your blood flowing a little bit, and makes your evening go so much smoother. So this is a great practice to adopt. Also, bonds with family and friends are very, very tight. And families can be chaotic sometimes, but when kids grow up and when they get married and have their own families, they still hang out with their parents a lot of the time. Sometimes they take vacations together, and they're definitely having meals together once a week or more. Grandkids are hanging out with grandparents. Families go out for walks together. Everyone hangs out with everyone else. And this is such a wonderful thing to have the support of family and friends around you, and it does wonders for our mental health and our well-being. Overall, I think Italian culture has a uniqueness and a charm and has some wonderful aspects to it that we can incorporate into our lives to add more richness and fullness to it. And I appreciate the chance to share a little bit of my heritage with you today. And I hope that some of these things will be able to benefit you as well. And thank you so much for sharing a little bit of your day with me. I sure do appreciate it. And we'll catch you in the next one.